Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I already shared the links. They're up. Hey, thank you for bringing up the Twitter. What's up, Bridget? How's your day? Ugh. How's your day, Bridget? Two? Whoops, wrong game. But how y'all doing? I woke up like an hour ago. I wanna wait a little bit, see if anyone wants to drop by before we begin this brand new case. Good. Didn't have school this week. Oh, fall break, nice. Nice. I'll just wait like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes before we start. Let's see if anybody wants to come by. You know, we'll just start on this new case, which if no one wants to watch it, I understand why. I can see why people don't want to watch this, but it's okay. But so you're gonna just shiny hunt now? What you gonna do at the moment? But this, for those who didn't watch, the shiny airplane video is up. Did you want to be spoiled because of the cases? The point is to watch the case. There's no spoilers here. This game has been out for 20 years. Well, I'ma just start. This case isn't the best case anyways. I'm not looking. Watch the part of the shiny reaction. What? The reaction and the case have nothing to do with each other. It's a different game. I'm just stuck because I really not the hugest fan of this next case anyways. It's called Recipe for Turnabout. One of the least popular cases in this whole game, in this whole franchise. But I'ma just start. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for me to. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard, the victim was alone at the table when he drank the poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. Nani? I saw a man. He's the real killer. Nani? Fingers. my gosh, Sinisty. Did someone get timed out? No, nobody got timed out. Well, I say it pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This points the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned. I was playing and forgot my phone was on. Ain't no worries, Phoenix. But yeah, nobody got timed out. Nani? January 6th. It's already the new year. Just kidding.
The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
Bet it does, Maya.
So I decided that our resolution should be Zwari, take on the world.
You think that look at me is over, and then she just brings it back. Maya, what's wrong with you? Wait, the case just started and we already lost? Right? We already lost. Guilty, man.
Zwari, take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya, but maybe you had enough mistletoe cake. Just mistletoe cake.
Never. You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition.
I kind of forgot how she sounded like.
Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
What? No more want me, Maya. You did this. Now it infected Maya too. Hey, pal. Oh my gosh. Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective.
Likewise. Now listen up, Wright.
Here's to another fruitful year of loyal police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to do?
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
A what? Well, here, have this. It's really not much, but...
Yay! Thanks.
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Hey, take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Haha, guess I'm busted. How do you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I wanna see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Trounced? Let me see that. Oh no. It's happening. Oh man. Christmas, man. Tough time. Tough time. The defense attorney gave it almost a childish amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? Hey, he's censoring himself. It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this.
Ugh.
Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, then don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you think it's all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then it only leaves one possibility.
No way. You don't mean a phony, Nick?
Francisca obviously did. Clearly. Obviously. Hey, Michael. I'm not gonna pronounce your last name because I'm gonna butcher it. But hi, Michael. Hey, new stuff from yesterday. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dude. Don't worry if you're not interested in Ace Attorney. In just a few hours, when we come to a point in this game to end, we will continue Pokemon. I don't know if we'll be doing any hunting because I don't know when the next team member is, but we'll be doing a gym at least. We'll be playing the game at Pokemon at least. Hey, the shiny umbrella! I'm so jealous. You call your airplane a friend ball. So cool. Thank you so much. We only had the one friend ball that we got from the ball guy. But welcome in. If you are interested in seeing Ace Attorney, we only play Ace Attorney every Monday. So the rest of the week will be shiny hunting. So maybe you can catch one of the shiny hunting streams as well. But welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Just started this case and it's already a mess. Sorry for the little bit of lag there, but yeah, if you didn't catch what I said, this Monday is Ace Attorney. We're gonna play Pokemon afterwards as well. Sorry about that. The lag's been really like weird the last few days. Yeah, sorry about that little bit of lag. But yeah, Monday play Ace Attorney, the rest is Pokemon, basically. If any of that got on the stream. If anything of what I said even went on the stream. I don't know what went on the stream or not. Because I can tell with this freaking lag. Stream labs. Man. Hold on. I just want to play a game. Yeah, sorry about the lag, guys. Just when we was right, and I'm like, since when can Harvest do that? And it's in this game, and I'm like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. How would I have known? I don't look it up. But yeah, I didn't know about the Harvest trick. That probably would have made my life a little bit easier, but let's continue. Now that we're safe. But yeah, you should try and catch us in friend ball too.
A phony, Nick? Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess it's starting off the one the year we want to. Okay, we got a magazine clipping. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean? What am I gonna do about it? But good luck on your airplane hunt.
Well, it's your fault the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that? But how y'all doing in the chat? I don't know who's in the chat. We probably won't have that many people watching the Ace Attorney streams at the moment or right now or in the next few weeks. But because everyone's watching Pokemon.
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sir.
Yeah, see what happens when your hot shots get start full of yourself. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal, now. And that means taking the case back to court, got it?
Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's take it in with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not like it's gonna be easy to get it overturned.
That. Guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'ma head out. Bye. To the courthouse. After that, I'll go back to the precinct, drop by if you need anything. Poggers, hey Nopa, what's up? How you doing? Harvest, yeah, starting from Sword and Shield, Harvest will, so it's like static attracts electric type Pokemon, and Magnapool gets the steel types. Harvest will get the grass types. Flash Fire will get the fire types, and I think something else. I have no idea. Well, what's up, Nopa? How you doing? Playing some Ace Attorney. After that, I'll drop by the precinct. I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something. Okay, pal? Alright. Okay. Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix, right? Doing good. How about you? Yeah, just woke up like an hour ago. Ready to play some Ace Attorney. You know, one of the cases that people kind of actually don't like. I don't think it's as bad as Big Top, but some people do think it's as worse than Big Top, or just like the same level as Big Top. I don't remember much about the case, so I think Big Top is just a curse. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I'm kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? Phoenix, right? What sort of guy would do that? Okay, can we talk to Maya about anything? No, she's just the tutorial now. So now we can go. He's at the Criminal Affairs Department, right? Oh, there's a pink one now, guys. There's a pink one. Don't remember that being there. You got the 6 IV airplane, nice. For anyone who hasn't seen, we have our airplane reaction video up. So if you want to see that, it's exclamation recent. It's up. I finished it just now. Who slept for 3 hours?
It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick?
Looks like Gumshoe isn't around.
He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Guess that means we should head to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure the killer is the right label. Oh, we went to the wrong place. Nice. We haven't been to the Criminal Affairs Department in this game yet? I thought we did.
So nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk would ruin me. Oh gosh, I don't remember how she sounds like. This is the girl from the bananas case. What did she sound like? Did she sound like just a nerd?
How could you, Mr. Wright?
Oh, I think was it that?
How could you do this to me? You put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
I don't think that was how she sounded like, but I don't remember. Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember Maggie Bird?
Maggie Bird. Ah. Yes, she's in a maid outfit. Prepare for maid. Maggie Bird, she's a policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing here? Didn't I get you a cake?
Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in and just started making jokes. You better hurry up and tell what happened, Nick. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind. Whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying the same thing last time, but I vaguely don't remember anything that how she sounded like before.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is with me.
Hey, Gladiator Guyan. At 229 Duraludon eggs, I'ma take a break in Masuda for Arakuda. Ooh, good luck. Good luck, good luck. Hope you get that fishy fish. But 229 Duraludon eggs, pretty good already. Hope you get it soon. But how's your day? Other than the hunt? I won't let the world keep me down.
So, how come you dress like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being in the force, but I think it was time to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of the life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable.
Sorry about that. Excuse-moi.
My charming smile and shapely figure came.
Whoa, hey.
And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me right away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
So that's about what happened.
This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations.
Bless you. Thank you for the bless. Check the other case. It's the same. I'm doing the same voice. Really? Well then.
Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were two men in the table both drinking coffee. And then I saw some fingers. Salt. One of the men slipped the poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip for gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out.
Wow, you're useless.
Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I never even seen the guy before.
Hey, just passing by to say hi and goodbye. Thank you so much for dropping in for a bit, Jesse.
Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come?
That's... You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Ah, this my answer to the question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I get a description of the guy.
So you saw the murderer. Why are you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man! The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
How was that possible?
I don't know, but not one person will believe me, sir. Even Phoenix tried my one last hope for a fair trial failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have did a better job.
Look, it wasn't me, okay?
And then they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket while I was in
Do you believe her? Yeah, I believe her. No one else saw this other guy.
No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see why I could have missed him.
I believe her.
I was the one who took the coffee to the other two men.
Oh. And what was your impression of them? One looked like Vegeta and one looked like me, Phoenix Wright.
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music, how come? Well, one of them had a sort of earpiece and emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and sample CD? Huh. Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something.
MCR? Is this actually an MCR like reference? An emo band that starts with MC?
They must have been preparing for their debut.
So it's a band CD, maybe a promo disc? The only reason I believe her, she's proven not guilty before. Yeah, we defended her before, so I don't think she would actually do anything. Plus, she's just dumb. Just kidding.
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Not MC Hammer, but get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD with a group name like that?
What's the name of the group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC. What about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember.
Of course, you freaking don't.
Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim.
Of course, she doesn't remember anything. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room. You were wearing one of those super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Ugh.
Hey, Maggie, was my evil double I am here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you clear this grime music.
Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize the guy wasn't the real me?
That, I guess looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a little shady, and your voice was a little weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent.
Then the guy was nothing like me then.
And he had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observer? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a real trial?
Probably. Just the hair, boys. The hair is all it takes. Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright,
Huh?
do you think we'll win next time? Sir,
Huh?
my life has been full because of me a lot bad luck, complaining with the desert since I was 6 months old when I fell from a 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I take and experienced every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer which had the misfortune of being accused for murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lived to fight another day. And one day I'll find it, sir. Just you wait and see. I'll find that one.
Shut up.
Ah!
Ooh. What are you staring at me for? Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry.
At least we know why she's dumb. Facts.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Right. The restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I say hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go to check out this restaurant and its food. Yum yum.
Wow. Fancy place.
Wow, look at this place.
Look, more like smell. What is a suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Phoenix, you stereotypical fool.
Actually, I'm not at all into it.
See? Exactly, Maya. Dots.
Dots. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant. It's open business. Hello? Anyone here? Dots. I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Maya. Yeah, I suppose we can. Dude, that's stealing. Sure, there's a newspaper that's suspicious. Let's take that.
It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're full of French. They're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic next time, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? Because I'm an anime character.
I feel like Phoenix is relatable. He is just us, honestly. He's just the representation of everybody.
It'd be fun to wear normal clothes now and then.
Huh? There's something stuffed behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. It's something someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe?
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. Gah! This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What?
Easy. Got a clue. Paper from the day of the murder. This has to be a clue. I should see like, something more about this paper. Let's look at what this paper says. So this is the article. Phoenix, nice of Maggie to tell us about this place, huh?
I hope they have lots of burgers.
Minecraft bomber. So this is the newspaper. It's just always just this. Is that Mars the Mars? Are you kidding me? Why is it not over? Why are we still haunted by by the dreams and the nightmares? Why is they draw Mars the Mars here? They see there's a bomb. This is I don't know what that says. I can't see it. I can't tell. But it's an MC bomber. But of course, Mars the Mars and is still here. Of course, it's a curse, man. He'll never leave. No. Let's examine the rest of this place. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Must be one or the other. I don't know which since I don't know jack about French. Okay.
Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here.
I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourris, look, fine bone china cups, Hotel Mario.
Dots, I never knew you were so cultured.
Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register like that. Oh, that's it.
Look, oh.
It's the same thing. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer.
What do you think this flower is, Nick?
Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. Not a sunflower, I don't think.
Duh, even I could tell you that.
Hey, Meows. What's up, Meows? Did he say Joe? Joe Schmo. Well, those are the only kind of flowers I know, dang nabbit. I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Okay, now let's investigate the crime scene, which is the table. Wait, can I investigate like the window or something? No. You learned so much today, your brain is like, boom, what did you learn? This must be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so. With all this police tape around it.
And the stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Didn't this case happen a month ago? Wouldn't they have cleaned up the crime scene a month afterwards? You learn how to use Illustrator, nice. 'Twas fun. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? This ain't Detroit become human. Bojam, congrats.
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Stressful as heckles. Then why can I picture you doing that? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there.
Really cool, I love snow. Let me see. It's not white, it's not even snowing.
Got you. I was only kidding, Maya.
Nick, there are lies, they are okay, and lies there definitely aren't.
All I did was tell an itty bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Phoenix, you're so dumb. Okay, is this almost the same? Is that everything here? Maybe we can okay, let's just go to, let's show Maggie the newspaper thing, the magazine or whatever. Cause here's the word, the MC thing.
Ooh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gustin Brown manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gustin got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid.
As you didn't do that too, Maya.
Oh no.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. I mean, oh, yeah. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind.
Anyway, I want you to take a look at this scribble over here.
Aha, that's it, sir. MC Bomber. That's the name of the name that was written on the CD.
Just as I thought. Just a mask.
I guess he was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh?
Maya, please.
So that $100,000 must be for a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I sing for sure. The Master of Kurai, or the Spirit Song, Maya's theme.
Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper must have belonged to the victim.
You're right.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you think?
Well, let's go to this, find gumshoe. Nope, gumshoe's not here. Nope, let's go back to Tribulations. There's only so few places we can go now. Are we not done? Oh, there we go. There's something. Ooh la la! Bonjour! Welcome to La Tribulations!
Oh, hello.
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurant! Look at those gorgeous eyes!
Huh? Bienvenue?
Oh my god! Oh no! My petite Julie!
Huh? Me?
Look at this face! The last kitten rejected by its own mother. You're fatigued, no? Francis from Italia. Hello! You disease! What's with this? What is that? An erotic romantic bath. Oh, melange on la Naroli and la Rose. My personal recommendation.
You think I need what?
Say, Maya. We just added a couple of drugs. We just mixed it to the bath water and voila. It will suit your body and your mind. Simply fantastic.
Really?
And for la monsieur. Who? Me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, non? What is narrowly? I have no idea. Toodaloo! 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 Which if you guys haven't seen the Apple, our home slice shiny reaction is up, so exclamation reset for that. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, it's the same thing. This? All about bergamot, maybe a hint of wee-wee. I had la peppermint and la clary sage for the fragrance of Chanel. Such an invigorating recipe for the turnabout. 457 will bring out delicious small beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alone. I like the pack of Toodaloos. Yes. Toodaloo, Toodaloo. Alone. If you will be seated, I will bring you last special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat, we're lawyers. My boy, mais bien, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix right now. Do you not love his gorgeous eyes? Yes, you know me. But we I never forget the man who flirts with me, especially in court. He never forgets a man who flirts with him. What is this? See, Phoenix, Red, White, and Grossberg aren't the only gay ones. This man seems to be gay too, since he never forgets a man who flirts with him. Phoenix is the closeted gay. He's had fantasies of other people before. Especially in God. Yeah, we're gonna keep clean up popcorn bits. They're so creepy.
I guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious, It
looks like everyone to do with this case already knows who I am already. You literally yeeted your popcorn.
I wonder what sort of impression sign of been leaving on people, don't you?
Allow me to introduce myself again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. What happened? Just this. That. Wow, full view. The full view, guys. Just for y'all to see. Okay, let's talk to him. Oh my gosh. About Tribulations.
So what does Tribulations mean? I know tres means 3, right?
No, Tribulations is Francais. In English, you would say very good.
Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement. L'atmosphere is très bien. La cuisine is très bien. The food's so good. Why aren't there any customers? Maybe because someone died here? I don't know. My cuisine is not for all. Some people say this is not appreciate how la hot cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Look at his face. Très bien means very good. Indeed. Since I lost Maggie, I've not any. Wait, what? I do not have any other hands. Or hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for the moment, no one has answered my advertisement. No, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me when you say that. No, I don't want to wear maid costume, sir. I'm la chef, I'm la manager, I'm also a trained aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
My a practitioner of the aromatherapy. Gordon Ramsay be like, no. Then this guy will be like, oui. Let out a soothing love soul with the delicate aroma for the aromas. Delicate. The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So could you tell me what you know about the incident? Yeah, it made me sad to remember it. Yes, I remember it so well. More than a month ago. Wait, oh my gosh. More than a month has passed since it's happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So it was the 3rd of last month, just after the one in the morning. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill because of the poison in his coffee. That is the truth that I know. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen and I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair.
He was dead?
Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie passed out too. Also, yes. This man who died, was he alone? I mean, like it's a bottle of concentrated oil. You just gotta drip a few into water so it smells super strong in the bottle. Yeah, Phoenix doesn't know anything about any of these things. So, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. With his scouter. I know that the Maggie said there was a person there, but...
I see.
La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else but the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. La old man just said the same thing. Oh man, what old man? Who is this old man you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer here.
What? Someone else saw it?
Maybe. As usual, he came alone at that day. At the time of the murder, he was here, as he saw it too. But this is the same thing, that there was no one else at the villa victim table.
But Maggie swears there were 2 people.
Nay, mademoiselle, la lawyer could not prove, they could not prove it, did you know? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Mais bien sûr! Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me.
Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's making up stuff? Making stuff up.
I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn, but your defense in court that day was a little, how you say, lacking perhaps. I wanna sneeze. Sorry. Even a Frenchman who could not speak any English would have done a better job. You were very cool though. Well, we so handsome.
Wonder how bad the defense could have been.
Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courtroom was stirred. Bless you, thank you. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind.
Do you have any idea which customer it was?
The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I saved mine for kitchen. Oh. Please, monsieur, there's no need to show me that. You are mom, Finn is right. There was this offense. What? From the last time we met, did I show you this badge? You flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. I did?
Ah,
Wow. Thanks, Maya. Maggie was a policewoman once. Yeah, she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. We wish she was the suspect in murder investigation, no?
oh, you know about that?
That's why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume. We blended from the bergamot like I did given you to you before. But she's been arrested again and found guilty this time. This is true. El natural aroma of unhappiness. But they've been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised he was the prime suspect after something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what?
What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
We gotta ask this guy for more info. He's Armstrong, indeed. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? I suppose you could say that, so. I want happiness perfume, the same. So what happened? No, it was nothing.
Look, Maggie said she didn't even know the guy. She's still a bit indicted of murder. The prosecution must have come some kind of motive.
It is true. If there was anything between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So
Please tell us anything you know.
oh no. How many does he? Oh, whoa. He has 3. 3 right away. There's no way we have enough.
No way. What are we gonna do, Nick?
We just have to. What the?
What's wrong?
The Magatama. It's gone.
Huh?
I had it in my pocket. I literally saw the freaking psyche locks. It vanished into thin air. Are you kidding me?
What?
But I could see the psyche locks. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby. Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone sitting there? Anyone else sitting there? Those? That is the question you will have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all this time down the park. La Park? Oh, a park? What park's that? Behind that restaurant is called Vitamin Square.
Thank you.
The food on prix, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick.
What about my Magatama? It's literally gone. I literally don't have it in my car record. It has to be here somewhere. Are you kidding me? Where'd he go? Well, let's go to Vitamin Square. Oh gosh. He's an apple.
So this is Vitamin Square.
Yeah, I see where to get the name from now. The fruit scream vitamins at you.
Hey Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
The grouchy looking grandpa.
He's throwing seeds out for pigeons.
Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing it at them. Oh gosh, ew. My grumpiness threat level has been raised to red. Hey dude. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! Just wanna ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see my busy? Why do you let birds eat pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at him. It's gonna hurt. Go on, eat it! Looks like you're not gonna be able to talk to him. So, here you go, boy. How does a pigeon feed so do you? No. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? You shipping with old bag? You. I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yeah, you do, Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations.
Okay, this is a disgrace. No, just no. I tell you, we're not a disgrace.
Disgrace?
It is a young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? Phoenix, even today doesn't have any shame. No, I had to make my mouth like this. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of the man? Like honor and modesty.
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
No problem with you like any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl when it hurts.
It's okay, Maya. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage is served as not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, and the rice? Tribulations is a French restaurant. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not snooty snacks. Okay, boomer. What am I gonna say for these girls? You mean the waitresses? Why did... Oh my gosh. You can see all the way up there. The waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Okay? It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant that plays miserable. He suddenly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Because of the girls! And the guy. Wait, so what happened? So, literally in the first 5 minutes, someone was pronounced guilty, and Gumshoe was like, "Hey, Phoenix, you dummy! You lost! You suck! How could you get guilty?" And I was like, "Yo, that wasn't me. It was an imposter." So, someone impersonated Phoenix, lost the case, and we're trying to find out what even happened. Finn, are you sick? Kinda, not really. It's kinda just I've sneezed, but I'm not actually sick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel sick, but I'm just, my nose is kinda stuffy. But I don't feel sick. And little lucky Pearly as Mia isn't here. Dirt!
Just if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there?
Right. Sir, there you buy your 50 pigeons. You want food? Take that.
You must be hiding something, right?
If he is, I should be able to see a psychic lock or two. Oh wait, I don't have exactly have the magatama right now, huh? You like the banana, right?
Remember, Nate, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else.
If Pros ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Let's examine this place.
Ooh, there's a magazine here.
Is the magazine full of job listings? You're disgusting rogue, picking something like that someone threw away. Throw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Haha. He only goes cause of the girls' trust. Hey, this man.
This place is so fruity.
It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. Me too. They're among my favorites.
Then apple slide is perfect for you.
And what's so perfect about it?
Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide it down a few times. Go on. Woo!
No way. I'll get covered in sand if I slide down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Huh, you're right. I'll give it a try too. Otherwise, I'll give it a try too. Hey, look, pigeons.
Hey DC, what's up?
And heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon.
Dots, poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray. Is that it?
You're overthinking this one by a smidge, Maya. You have arrived indeed. Welcome in, DC. How's your day?
I used to love sandboxes. You wouldn't believe.
Really, you?
Sure, finding iron filings in the sand with my magnet was my favorite thing to do.
Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox.
Hey, Marcus! What's up, son, bro? Marcus, welcome. What's up, banana and apples? Heck yeah. We got bananas and apples right here. But how is it? Your day's very upsetting. Well, I'm sorry your day was bad. Hope you have a good rest of the day though. Hope it's all good.
I was such a kid back then.
So did you manage to get all the iron?
No, never did. Think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them?
No. Wow. Well, here we present Joan also. Nope. You asked about Maggie Bird. Nope. I'm good trying to complete my Pokédex. Nice. The girl reminds me of Sakura's daughter. She reminds you of Sarada? How? Okay, let's go back to the restaurant. This... our Magatama is gone. Let's present Maya to him. Oh la la! You have such a pretty smile, my petite tulip.
Who, me?
Oui, that smile is most important for us girls. Okay, so he calls himself a girl, so all now we get it. Nice job, but yeah, good job on almost completing your Pokédex.
Sure.
If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. just wanted to see if he said anything. Hey, Tezas, how's it going? It's a female man. Hey, you know what? You know, if he can love whoever he wants, if he wants to remember every man that flirts with him, I'll let him do that. I'll let him remember people the men who flirt with him.
Oh, you meant the owner, Mr. Armstrong?
He's how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? Well, what's up, Tezas? How's it going?
He has a really intense aura. As a chef.
So recap for anyone who just joined. Basically, this girl just got she already got a guilty sentence because an imposter impersonated Phoenix, right? And got a did a terrible job as a lawyer and got this little girl guilty. This is a long game, and it's just even longer. This is the third game. This is the third case of the third game. So there's still a few more games left in the franchise. This franchise has been around since 2001. This game came out in 2004, I think.
Really intense aura. It's a chef and it's a person.
Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma too. Phoenix, why are you smelling him? This is what I mean when Phoenix is in the closet. He has fantasies.
So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible he didn't.
Really? Well, let's see. We can give the old. Let's go to the old man. I'm gonna try and present the magazine to him since he wants it back so bad. Oh no, really?
Looking at this orange reminds me
Of what?
that you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off the colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know.
You don't have to tell me twice. What? Well, then, let's go back in the restaurant. Maybe our Magatama's there. It has to be nearby, right? Is it? We're gonna find out Magatama. We found it. Oh wait, there was a different dialogue. I didn't realize. We found that sports paper behind this magazine right earlier. I better try to find out everything I can about it. I have a funny story to tell. Shing Squad was live, so I went to say hi. Literally 1 minute the stream ended. So oh, I already talked to this guy about it. It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice in for 5 years in La Gay Paris. Paris. They put that there on purpose, didn't they?
Wow, in Paris?
It was something La Chef Zell said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant. What was it? That awful man said to me, you must train for another 10 years. Oh, it was such a shock. It's so unexpected to would you to fool to this known. Did you got shiny zigzagoon and shiny rosalia and auras? Ooh, bold for the rosalia and calm for the zigzagoon. Or bold for both, either one. Timid for both. Timid. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is something. Mademoiselle,
Yes?
are you looking for a job?
What? No. I was just...
Let me see. Your style is put different, but you have a good face. Rosalia is calm. I would have been said it if I would have been right if I said it the opposite way. I would have I should have said Rosalia was calm. But Zizou is brave.
different?
Felicitations! You have passed. I will hire you. Byung, come with me. Oh no. I will teach you everything I know.
Nick, help!
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Is she really gone? Wow. Well then. Maya's gone. Looks like they're making questioning. Guess I have to ask pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her. Oh, well then. Oh. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? No one is going to find her innocent? No, not yet. We only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting all my other cases off for now, pal. Gavin's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. The court sitting is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godo is gonna be the prosecutor. I wonder why. 3200. Hope we get it soon. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. Maggie's found guilty again. Yes. I'll make sure you get locked up for good, got it? Okay, let's talk to him. So the guilty party is Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Whoa, who is he? Godo? Do you mean Godo? He's the prosecutor of this game. Godo. He came up in the last case. That's where he first came up in the last case. Congrats on the green apple, thank you. But yeah, he's Godo. He's a coffee addict. Coffee addict. You'll see him. You'll see him later when we do the trial. Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know, because I miss her. Dots. Hey, wasn't it funny looks, pal? I was just a. It was. Look, I was a boss when she was doing her training. But what was it? Nothing happened. Governor sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Oh no, Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth is out of the country. He's in China or something. I don't know. He's in China or LA. Who knows? He's on vacation. No, Edgeworth is doing prosecution around the world now. He's a worldwide prosecutor now. He's not just in America or wherever this country is supposed to be. But yeah, Edgeworth has gone to another country to prosecute there. That's what they said. That's why he's not here. Yeah, but every game the prosecutor change. Hey, Cuddles! So that's it, our big, our little crush? No, I don't like her or anything. I like Edgeworth. I'm just... But what's up, Cuddles? Not to self-gossip with Maya about this later. Phoenix! Look, pal, don't tell anyone. You gotta keep it a secret, okay? Sure. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You gotta be blind or something to see what's on your mind. What you doing, Cuddles? I'm good, I'm glad you're good. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He's literally wearing a scouter. He was a computer programmer. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for some small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day, and all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to be never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he seen the guy. A programmer and a first-time customer at that? What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But the motive was still somehow established in a trial. You kidding? What was the motive? Sorry, pal, I'm really busy. I haven't even gotten the time to sit through the papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What is this motive? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled us on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound good for us. As usual, never sounds good for us. Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow, so I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Burns, no liar. She's okay, she's a bit out there, she's stupid, but she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary. So what do you think really happened? Just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says there's only he was alone, even the chef. And there's that CD. CD, oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD.
And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
When our guys turned that place upside down, there was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere, the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for a portable radio in the front hood of his pocket. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. Don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Oops. I wasn't at the trial myself, But I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. You know what he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. Must have found something quick and went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty? Hmm. What's that? Sports paper? Let's get. Yeah, what y'all up to right now? Yeah, found in a magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be on to something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber? Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber? Well, he actually seemed to be thinking for once. He's been helping you this whole time, Phoenix. Don't judge him. Ugh, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? Why is everyone taking everything from this? I want a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting. Good to know about that, in any case. Thanks, pal. Bet it'll turn out to be an interesting clue. Oh. Looking for a 6 IV ditto. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? The chef of Tribune, huh? You know that chef said to me, "Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins." And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Ah, this game. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking about him. He's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little more about our charming chef. That's the guy who's gonna be the prosecutor. Here, this is Godo, meows. Prosecuting Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Oh, really? He was working on a bunch more important cases at the moment, but he cancelled them all so he could take you on, pal. Oh yeah, so Godo hates us. This guy with the mask, he kinda hates us, if you guys didn't know. You sure attract a lot of attention, huh, pal? Too bad you're all the wrong kind. Yeah. Shit. Poor Maya. Looks like Armstrong really taken a shine to her. Your ex-friend liked him? I like Godo too. I suppose I'll just let her have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trebian once things have cooled off. What? Really? Wait, there's nowhere else to go. That thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder if that phony of yours is light. He had Maggie found guilty of murder, doesn't that tell you? I gotta track this creep down. Hey, so how come she's not with you today? She's working at the restaurant right now? Working, huh? Yeah, it's real tough being broke. I would know. Gumshoe. Okay. Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We old learners had to stick together. It's the only way. Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm? I'm such a loser. No, Gumshoe! Gumshoe! I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. But then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. Never saw it coming. Never imagined they find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. We still have a chance to make this right, Dot. You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. Yeah, man. Is that it? There's nothing else to investigate. I'm gonna make some Easter ramen now, ain't no worries, dude. Burp, alright. Wasn't she a cafe waitress after quoting the... Yeah. She got fired and she went to become a maid. No matter what, whenever I come here, that mascot's there to greet me. You got that right, it's the Blue Badger. Ma dear, I made it and now it's the national symbol of the police force. How are you gonna make a detective too? So what's it, the new one, the pink one, it's new, right? Wait, let me put the charger in. Yup. Meet the pink badger. This one's called blue. The other one's called pink. They're both badger. Got it. They're married. Should I expect to see a baby badger? Well, then, they're all in French. All the clothes are atrocious. I really hope. Forgotten. They don't judge his size. Oh, we can talk to Gumshoe. That's what we were missing. So exactly. So what? Wait. So what exactly is it that caught your attention of the chef at Tribune? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected to the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you give me dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal. Look, how about this? You go to Tribune, investigate the place yourself. You find anything suspicious about a guy, you report back to me, okay? Not suppose I have a choice in this. Better find out about the chef in Tribune and report back to Gumshoe. Huh? The scent of flowers sure is strong. Smell was making me dizzy. What the hell? Your food is ready? Nice. Oh, hello? Yee! Who was that just now? Customer? She had a sort of dark aura about her.
Welcome, bienvenue.
Wow, what a cute voice.
Oh, it's just new, Nick.
Maya.
Well, how do I look?
Dots. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe. It's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
And who was that woman I saw just now? I just saw.
Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry actually. So how do you like your new job, Maya?
Never knew there was so much a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make them their coffee, work at the register.
Ew, the uniforms are bright orange. Hey, it matches the restaurant.
Of course we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant and shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the 20 set, so it's $20 of course.
The 20 set, I believe. I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I just want to try carrying plates and working at the cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That you should keep you busy. Jesus, Phoenix!
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch.
Oh, fine choice, sir.
No, I mean, Maya.
Kitchen! Lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya, please. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set? Like $20, huh? But with the drink, side, salad, dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait, Maya!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here's your... Here you are, our deluxe 45 lunch set.
Whoa!
Dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Hey Darkrai, what's up dude? Welcome man. What you up to? How's your day?
Bon appetit!
Thanks.
Come on, Nick, hurry up and eat. Try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright, down I had to go. Yum yum yum.
Well,
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really? That.
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish up that plate.
That. I just remembered. I gotta clean the toilet. Bye.
Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilet. Now I have the lunch with me? Kidding me? That's what takeaway? Cost $20 despite how bad it tastes. Seafood and vinegar. So nobody comes here. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you wanna take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds so tasty.
Hey, wait, Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
When are you gonna show me around?
Okay, there goes my plan of finding some cool clue and show it off in your face.
Better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Wow, nice kitchen.
Here it is, the famous Tribulations kitchen. This is my first time in here too, actually.
Thoughts. It's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so you better search quickly. Chop chop.
There's a lot. Hey, my Magatama is right here. This fool stole my Magatama.
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. Never heard of these on most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter. My Magatama! What's it doing here? What indeed? My Magatama! I got the Magatama back.
Look at the knife. It's really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of it slices through the cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those.
This guy stole my Magatama. He's a thief. He's a pickpocket.
That smells good. Something bubbly and icy in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone for goddamn balsamic vinaigrette.
Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. What you ate is only the French dish I know the name of.
What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow, look! All these little bottles.
Oh, the aromatherapy oils. He got so many. They're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 99, 100. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
What do you know? It doesn't have a label either.
Doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
Sure, let's steal from his place. What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give a place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was cooking pot, I'd be happy to sit on the shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that? Thank you guys for liking the stream. I want to see the thing on the table, on the vanity thing.
Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Well, he did steal from you. For God's sake. Oh, meat stew in white sauce. That sounds yummy.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems written.
Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay?
He's mixing cream and vinegar is a huge no-no. Okay, here's one. It's called Pretense. The two of them, like the actors in a film. Their coffee is still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that Sunday morning. This foolish cocktail, so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I will know what you will do. I must lie to you, I must.
Huh? That's it?
Hey guys, what I missed? Sub 457. Did the chef stole our magatama and we just found it in the kitchen while he's gone. Also, Maya's in a maid outfit. Cause she kind of has. The chef told her to work here. Now Maya's in a maid outfit, and we found our magatama. It was in the kitchen. The guy stole our magatama. We also found a bottle of unlabeled liquid. Yup, that's a poem for you.
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. Never. Oh. Sing the same thing.
Well then. Poison probably. Yeah. Contents unknown. Ooh, what's that? It's a motorbike. Also, we need to get it back. Yeah, we already got back the magatama. It was literally on the kitchen table. But the dude, like, our magatama disappeared and we found it on the kitchen table. I wonder who took it. His sleek hands. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat, and I still have an unanswered question for him. It's a motorbike. A scooter, huh? Who leave it right in the middle of a park? The wheel got and the light are busted. Must have been an accident. Totally wrecked. Okay. How am I supposed to voice this guy? What are you doing with my bike? What are you doing? Hey, what do you think you's doing with my bike? In my bike? Oh, I'm just going. You's been messing with my new ride. Is that what you's been doing? New ride? Is that kind of old one? Go. You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, then who's that one that covered my saddle? Whoa, hey, language. You's gonna pay. Someone forgot to put sunscreen. You's gonna pay. You catch my drift. No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon. I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? Out of beach. You so hot. It feel like you smooching in a express train. Oh, you's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round you up, so lawyers, and then you's gonna pay. This might be this may be the imposter. He has a similar hairstyle. Wait a minute, it's him. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What do you say? That hair looks a bit familiar. I'm Phoenix Wright. Ace attorney. Oh, Phoenix Wright. You saying you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you wise guy too, eh? The person who Maggie saw, the killer. Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a crew. He's gone. Surely the guy wasn't my phony, was he? Dot. He wasn't anything like me. These people in this game are so stupid. Guess I gotta make a note of that scooter. The hair looks similar. That's the thing. Maggie was like, yeah, you sounded weird. You had a weird accent. Everything was different except your hair. God, pathetic. Oh gosh. Also the phony. Oh, it's you. If you stretch from a little bread like that, and you look like a pigeon who's got sheesh in his ass. Have you been here the whole time then? Ever since that strawberry had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? The urge. It's just that if you dislike it so much, why will you keep going there? The urge. Sir. Tell you why you fishy pigeons. You want food? I take that. He also has 3. Are you kidding me? Got something to hide. What could it be? I just present him one of the girls there. Like, we barely have any evidence. Maya can help us now. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about a newspaper you gave me. He must mean the sports paper. So what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim Glenn L, no doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. Get the feeling I heard her name somewhere before. Guess they'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me where you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? It's when I start taking orders from him. Although I get the feeling I need to show him something. The bottle that we found. Do liquid samples. Is that a nose or a it's his nose. It was his nose. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This one was mixed up with all the the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. Hey, welcome back. The victim has a scouter. He's a Saiyan. Exactly. It doesn't even look like the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle doesn't smell. Huh? Smells like skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that old chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. Guess I better fill you in on the details. This secret about this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Okay. You gonna tell me about his friends? So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice to me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking about dollars? Yeah. If only Gordon Ramsay would go to his restaurant. If he weren't starting, he would be in real trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that Chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. John's debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is tender lender. Noise. Okay, now that we have the loan, I'm sure we can go to the restaurant and do his magatamas. We have some food. We have some stuff. There's nothing else to do but the magatamas anymore at this point. Is he in the kitchen? Nope. Okay, let's do the old man's one then. I don't know what the old man would have. Yeah, let's do the old man's one. He's probably there to see some girls. Can we just present a girl to him? It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant you dislike so much? Isn't that obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What you mean? He has a clown nose. I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food. You insolent bitch! How dare you insult me? How much proof have you got? I can tell not you nor anyone else in the world will go to that place for its food. We have the food. Because it's disgusting. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. There's the twin cheese set. How do you know that? The food is at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job since I was born other than feeding pigeons. What a lot of crock. The taste is another story, but the price is nothing to me. So you're saying you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash. I could go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money? You're flat broke? Cause you're looking for a job in your job listings. I'll tell you by DM. Sure. Tell me what. Oh, wait. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. Not the job requirement. Need spending money. Oh, I don't go to that restaurant for the food. I go for the Javachino. Think you mean your cappuccino? Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man's better off drinking dishwater, do you? That is... No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee is really that great. No, it's not, but anyway, yes, the place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? They don't got newspapers. Exactly, they want me hanging around at home, so I go there. Sorry, sir, but there's no free newspapers at the Tribulations. Take a look at this. Where is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack. So, what of it? This was the only paper there. It's dated more than a month ago. What? Another lie. He's a liar. Do you see what I'm getting at? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one customer that this is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Okay, one more. The owner likes magazines. Exactly. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason you go to Tribune is to see the maid, to see the waitress, because you want to look up a skirt. What are you asking me about that girl for? She's the waitress at Tribune. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. It looks like a huge bubble. And you're probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face. You were looking at her butt, not at her outfit. Good. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at a restaurant because of a waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can take it. To you, that waitress is your... No! Enough! No more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! sir. Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. French, I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean like that. I didn't get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time. For $8, all because of a serving girl, punish me, lock me up. Really, it's not one of your fault. You'd be the same another 20 years and you were 20 years. You don't understand to be a painful old man like me. No, really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. Show some respect. I am Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anymore. Which means I had to hear his testimony one way or another. Don't believe this, I broke his psyche locks and everything. Guess I have to try and get him when he's in a better mood. Dang it. Maya, I need you to talk to the old man. Cause you are in a maid outfit.
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. A bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Ouch.
Hey Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
There's something I really ask the old man.
Sure, okay, I'll just get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that?
That's, I guess.
Sir. Hey, you again? Well, I see. Maya? Stick with me, okay, Maya? Not gonna let this old man do anything. I just need you to get some testimony.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me.
Maya? It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Okay. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play the slide, will you, Wright?
Play on the slide?
Ah, we were so close. Just a little more and he would spill. Nasty plot intensifies. Oh, it only gets better. How can we crack this guy?
Excuse me, sir. Please, sir.
Quiet, can't you see I'm feeling the pain? Mia? Oh my gosh. Bill!
If you don't mind, sir. I really love to talk with you.
Mia! My gosh. Copa ain't getting us now, boys. Yes. Of course, Anthony, I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. I can't do this.
About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Cappuccino? Cappuccino. He's like a different person. It's quite a shock even for me. How was this rated T? Hey, it wasn't PG, it was T for teen. Or T for... Yup. He was a strange looking bird. And the girl who took him the cappuccino you over to me, you see?
And was the customer alone?
Definitely, he was the only person at the table. Cover your eyes, kids. Then he took one sip of the cappuccino
And
he said something like, "Rah," and then he collapsed, dead.
oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Suddenly seems to be telling the truth now. Looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
Do you like the food at Trivia?
Well, of course, I'm a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a local casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at a restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Objection! Jake! What's up, Jake? You got the right game this time. Just kidding. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France.
Ha ha ha.
I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy.
You visit Tribune often, don't you?
Of course, I mean, yes. I let you come see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner will be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that, chef, my dear. Just wanted to stop in and drop a like, say what up, hey Jake. Have a good day, what my dude. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're having a good day. The chef? You mean that Mr. Armstrong? That's right. That man's an ex-con. Oh, he's an ex-con? Still on this roly-poly hunt? About 1K battle, who knows how many seen. Oh no! Well, I hope you get it soon. I believe in the roly-poly.
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes, I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out her hand. He steals things from his customers. Yeah, I can tell he stole my magatama. Bro. From his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer. You better be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my cappuccino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a haiku about it. A haiku. A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that, chef. Okay, let's see this haiku. It says, convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. By Victor Kudo. He might have stolen the mini bottle, yeah, probably. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for Mia.
Okay, Phoenix.
I'll just think about it.
That's as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got something really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Bye.
Bye, Mia. Have some good fan service. Well then.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No, how can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psyche locker tree. Didn't he? Gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong. Hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course. Okay, let's present that Magatama. We have some stuff, so maybe we'll do it. Ew, his face. Ah, what's happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I want to know the truth. What happened that day? Don't? Alone, I'll confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new record. It was a lottery ticket. Still with the female male? Oh my gosh, y'all. A lottery ticket? The man who died there had a lottery ticket for $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, the ticket disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive for the prosecution gave for McGee. He reminds me of Full Metal literally Armstrong. It's literally Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist, but the more fabulous version. Let's call him he or she. Let's not call them it. Let's just say he or she, whichever works. It seems that they use both. They said that she poisoned the man to get half the $1 million ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? The man alone. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you told me, but I have confessed everything to tell you, everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I knew who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by you. Because you need it for your debt. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Oh, that was easy. One down. There's one piercing scream even for a man like him. Ma pourquoi moi? Why you have no evidence? I am not masked. The mask. Trigger! It's stuck! It's stuck with us. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. The note. The haiku. And you literally stole from me too. Even the character is called Armstrong. Exactly. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man, a woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to bring it up, but Mr. Armstrong, you have been arrested for stealing for your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu, le monsieur, you are the liar. You deny? Do not make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît. Do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have stolen from. You literally stole my magatama. You stole mine, bro. It seems old habits die hard, Armstrong. What is that? This is my magatama, and I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream is just about to broke some windows. Oui. I have weakness for la trinkets and la figurines, and my hand just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it's la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur, a timid little girl. Besides, this time it was the trinkets. It was $500,000. Man, no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble and that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Was his loan, his debt? This restaurant is in deep in the red, isn't it? No! You have a loan to tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Good. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself? No? No! How fabulous. Look at that face. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket of $500,000. How do you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to a radio with the earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket, he had all of his numbers spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, you naughty man. Wow. I simply add myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought I took myself, pourquoi? It has so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true. I did not take it. A ticket for $500,000, I think.
But you just told us you did. You say you took a ticket.
No, feel. It was not. There's enough. Huh? It's Goro! I didn't think he would be here. That's enough. Yeah, this is Goro. If you guys haven't seen Goro.
Mr. Godo!
What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee? Does his coffee craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am hell no, just a pretty girl who's everyone laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket. What? Best entrance, right? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite, he did win some. You see, I am such a pretty face. Without my looks, We'll just have to wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Oh, bye. You just left? Bro.
Eh?
Voila, you two! Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Won't be needing this note anymore. No, keep it! It's like we got a new mystery now, namely where the winning ticket go.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not again. Sorry for disappearing. Hey, no worries, Cuddles. Okay, we finished one investigation day. We'll do one trial. We'll do the first. We'll do the one trial day or something. Half of the trial, whatever it's gonna be. But welcome back, Cuddles. No worries, dude. No need to apologize.
Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took his coffee over, sir. It's Scout's honor.
Maggie!
Ah! Detective Gumshoe!
Are you doing alright? How are you feeling?
As if you need to ask another question, sir.
Don't let him get you down, Maggie. Don't forget to eat well, okay?
Roger.
And you! Yes. You better square this case away, pal. Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring my way myself. Squaring away from your paperwork for your arrest. Okay.
Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right?
Yep.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir?
Of course. Got the situation under control. Gonna be the first witness on the stand today. Is the Pokemon Gumshoes named after the Gumshoe guy? No, the word Gumshoe is a slang for detective. That's why his name is Gumshoe, and that's why the Pokemon's name is Gumshoes. It's not specifically named after this dude, but the word Gumshoe is just a slang for detective. Sure. Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me?
I can tell you how grateful I am, sir.
Yeah.
I admire you, detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should go pretty smoothly today, huh?
Can only wish. It's not how my life works. Court is now in session of the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Dots. Ugh. Bitter. Mr. Wright? Yes? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. Just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You talking to me?" It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back in here with us now, Our trusty? Mr. Gono, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we'll find out soon enough through this trial today. But I can already tell you I'm the real Phoenix Wright. I wasn't questioning whether you're Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's a question I ask Phoenix every day. Guess we have confirmation that Maggie likes gumshoes. No! He likes edgeworm. It's what I intend to find out. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. As everyone is aware, this court has already given a verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during the retrial, nor will I stand for simple repetition of evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating it. Phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Garner, please summon your first witness. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness! State your name and the call. Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective, occupation, gumshoe. All the way around, detective. No, oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation tied well with another case now.
Oh, Gumshoe's really got everything under control for everyone's sake.
I see. Detective Gumshoe, would you outline the basic facts of this case? Well, at least we have one semi-polite person. Godo? Do you mean Godo? Yes. Oh, yes. The victim's name is Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence. We need to look at that. The floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after taking a sip of his coffee. Wow, Godo must be triggered. By the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. John Armstrong, the owner and the chef, and a regular by the name of Victor Kudo. Still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. Come, detective, take up this hammer. Nail the defendant's coffins shut with your own 2 hands. Wait, is the cook always in the kitchen? He wouldn't be able to see. Yeah, he said he always in the kitchen, but he also took one of the lottery tickets when the victim died and Maggie fainted. The testimony? Because the table dividers make it impossible to see from the kitchen. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That is true. There's something to take note. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy Glenn Elk was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup, and what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packed a punch. Punch! But it looks like Miss Bird might have, well, have some sort of motive. Using the dark aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around, okay? Understood? I already told you, that wasn't me. Killer wouldn't say that. Oh, well, yeah, we say we're homicide criminal. Hey, sadly, your testimony isn't supported by the only other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. There are two testimonies tied up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table. What should I do? Press further? Yes. Maybe the witnesses just missed him. Perhaps the view of the victim's table was obscured by some way. Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations. Right. I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? Looks like more than a photo to me. More photos. Yes, a one-way ticket to a guiltyville. Population the defendant. Right now, yeah. Oh, come on! He can be sitting on the chair inside. Right? There's a chair inside, maybe? Come on, man. There's still a wall. There's still a wall there. Right. This is a photograph taken from the entrance to the kitchen. This is a scene witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree with such a clear view of the crime scene. How, Mr. Wright, could anyone have overlooked the second person at the table? Wait. It suddenly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Hold it! He was listening to the radio, you say? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had a some sort of earpiece.
What should I do? Press on this a little harder? Sure. And what is it that the victim was listening to on the radio? Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot.
This isn't going very well.
Detective, could you perhaps tell us the poison and how it was used? Hold it! So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup. Nothing nowhere else. Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison liquid? Was it a powder? If I had to put it in the layman's terms, I say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been mixed with anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee? Try it. The victim took his coffee black, no sugar. Yeah. Seems like poison could have been in the coffee. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was. In case you were wondering, the last object. Oh, that piece, sir? Yes, that piece. Dots. What piece? Shake my head. This! Should I be grateful for this coffee? It's hot enough to give me first degree burns. Oh no, remember? This is the victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. Been watching since I woke up. Oh, thank you for sticking around. I'm glad you're enjoying this. The victim gulped down the bitter death that waitress brought to him like this. For the record, the prints on the cup were the only prints on the cup were the defendant, the victims, and the defendants. Nice. So we have a new one. Upon further investigation of the cup, we found a certain chemical substance, and what we found was potassium cyanide. Hold it! Potassium cyanide? I heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe? It's, well, the stuff lethal. Eat too much in your history.
How much is too much?
Shake my head. A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. It's about enough to finish anyone off. Luckily I didn't.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's done a bunch of. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. No, hold it! Some kind of motive? Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown away out of proportion. You know what my golden rule is, Detective. Chuck out a bad cup of coffee, you can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Come on, Gumshoe. They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket? I knew it. That's why we yesterday too. Disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then it's possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Press on? Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared is no way implicates my client. Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. That's the $500,000 lottery ticket? One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. What? Hold on. Ha, she's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit the ticket as evidence to court immediately. I better keep an eye on the ticket. The judge's voice is quivering. Someone's gonna take that ticket and get that money though. This ticket was presented as the court presented in the previous trial too. But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000 you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it's found, Your Honor. Just on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. There's also a matter of $500,000 lottery ticket that alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to a siren call of money.
Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast.
Yeah, that's cause the court already ruled guilty once. I'd say it's about time we wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence. He's got more. He got more. This is the apron. That was delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Not the cleanest apron I see.
That stain looks like it can't be blood. Can it? Ah, it seems the star of our play was a little flustered and somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? That's not the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. The pocket? The search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. Very poison used by the killer. It was in her apron pocket. A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it. What? Bro. Hold on. The court will accept this into evidence. Small pocket, big stains, powdery, his fingerprints. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Garner. Why have you not explained the blood stain in the courtroom? Blood stain? What blood stain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron. You better focus on the case instead of the lottery number or else. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a blood stain. You don't need to be told, just look at it. Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? You're talking to the judge. No way, no way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir. Ketchup. She must have gotten on someone her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. Don't. You could have spoken about it, Detective Gumshoe. Pull a stunt like that again and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. I thought everyone knew what it was. I haven't seen everything yet. Make me down the least. Make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. Gah. The motive, the opportunity, the supporting evidence. It's all been clearly established. Shake my head. Well tried. It seems you really are a phony after all. Duh, you really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and findings of the investigation there. 457. Judge, you better get your hands off that lottery ticket. The crime scene was reported at 2:25 p.m. by kind of a scary old man, sir. Oh wow. Poor Maggie had passed out from shock. It must have been real tough for her. The victim didn't leave any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick and when the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket and a bottle of poison. That was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identify the victim and secure your prime suspect. Very good. Shake my head. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Wright. Gah. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So let the fun begin. Alright. Go-do, 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 go-do. Gal Gadot. Hold it. Oh, hold it. Scary old man. There's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened. The internet blipped. Oh no! Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man. Officer was dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss. Thank you guys for 30 likes on the stream. What took you so long? He hurled and abused them the seeds. Saints. Ha. It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. His nose. Guess not even a mighty Godo can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer in place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. No problem. Wah. Hold it. Hold it. He didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card, pal. All he had was 50 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Oh, 58 cents. I can't believe I found someone with less money in their wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of edge? I think I'm onto something here. Hold it. Wait a sec. Huh? Did I say something dumb again? Let me just paraphrase what you just testified to the court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him, is basically what you said. Yeah, basically. Snow, can you help me? Snow? What? In that case... how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Thoughts? Oh, there. Cuddles. How did it change to Snow? He's so let down. He's got his whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. It seems Mr. Glenell visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations. I appreciate. We got the victim's name from the medical records from the doctor who prescribed the meds. I'm a bit sleepy. Hey, if you need to go and get some sleep, dude, go get some sleep. That's a reliable enough source for the court. What should I do? Price one. Should ask about the bag or his health insurance. Stupid. Asking about the freaking bag, man. Health insurance. Get out. So what sort of medicine was in the bag? Well, actually the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty. I must see what that gave us. Okay, literally which is what is it? You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence. Desperate, aren't you? Are you Wright? Huh? You started a raid. Now what happened with the investigation after, detective? What about medicine? If the bag was empty.
Objection.
Detective Gumshoe, I should point out something to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh ho, finally! Getting all anxious just waiting. So will you? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did officers recover the medicine from the crime scene later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You're too cool, pal. I can't tell my nanny doesn't want me to connect two devices to the internet. Oh no, rip. Indeed, due to consideration that wasn't given due to the prescriptions in the previous trial, witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? Her phone drains like crazy if so. Wait, her phone drains crazy if you connect two devices to the internet? Is the internet like Wi-Fi or like from her phone? Damn. I guess this is the most careless thing I've done so far, huh? The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Probably from her phone. Yeah, I think so too. Order! Well, Mr. Gona, what do you have to say to that? Ha, that's all. Yeah, her phone. Oh, I see. I feel that. Oh, hotspot, yeah. What? Read for the court the name of the clinic in the prescription bag, if you will. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New year autollergy. What? This is what kind of illness victim suffering from? Mr. Gona? Hardly any illness, Your Honor. More like bitter war wound, I would say. Basically, today was the last day of my course. It was a project presentation, aka our game showcase, and the hype of getting the Switch deal. Let me sleep on the 4 a.m. Oh no! You get your sleep, man, if you need some. It's alright, you gonna get that Switch, and then next week you're gonna get that sword. A shield. I don't know which one you're getting. I think you said you were getting shield. But that's awesome. At least it's the last day. A war wound. The day before the incident, Mr. Elk found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. Then what on earth prescription was he given? His coffee is magically slides to him, right? It's Magneto but with coffee. It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? Nani? It's mentioned in the autopsy report. If you read the fine print, they found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear. Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribune. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe he would have eaten his medication. Same thing. It seems like his medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No!
Nick, if you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over.
She's right, but I can't get away with an old weak objection. What should I do? We push it to the limit. Only moments ago, Mr. Godo made the following statement. That's a rat. Cafito. It seemed that Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribune. Hopefully I get shield tomorrow. Kind of about playing Kirby Clash. Do you also get quests? I'm not sure what other games are also free on the Switch. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may be, a lawyer's duty is to pursue the truth. You know well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. Hardly seems that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. It hardly seems unlikely that the coffee the waitress would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. Fortnite, ew. No, Kirby Fortnite. Oh no, it's a combination of one great thing and one that's not. That's enough, Mr. Gono. The detective will only witness to prosecution. Stop. You're just making more Fortnite games. Chapter 2 wasn't enough. Was it called? It's called Chapter 2, right? I have no idea. I don't know anything about Fortnite. I just know that people play it. That's illegal. The detective only wish to school. Dots. Mr. Gerda. Dots. I got my own witness I like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater. Very well. The matter of disappearing medication seems a little more trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored in the previous trial. Something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick.
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we'll hear the prosecution's next witness. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court was adjourned for recess. Toilet break. The funniest thing happened in Ethan's stream. What is it?
Phew, that was close.
Tell me about it. Don't you dare. Kirby's cool as it is. Don't want Kirby Fortnite. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
It's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we're all nearly died in there. Can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right?
It's okay, I know all about lies and betrayals. I had them my whole life. But really hurt me this time. Felt like someone punched me in the stomach.
Lots of chairs.
I hate that guy. I don't want to ever see him again.
Poor Gumshoe.
The next witness gonna be the old guy from the park, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo, the lover of waitress outfits and projectile seats.
But it's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know. Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Plop plop. Bleep plop. Bleep bop. Just kidding. Bloop bloop. Boopity boop. Oh, yeah. Second half of the trial. Probably when this trial day ends, we'll end this Ace Attorney stream, and then I'll take a like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to come back for Pokemon. That's the plan. And we're gonna continue the game where we left off yesterday. There's desert chairs and desert chairs? What? Court is now reconvened for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Gerda, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the unlucky old timer who caught a show. Chair? Did he fall off his chair? Toddler. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Okay, listen, youngin. How much do you think there's a kimono embroidery here? Kimono embroidery? That's what I do or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crest on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before the country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. He's a dying breed. Maybe he could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working at a burger joint, pretending to smile. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of cappuccino. Seeds? Where do you think these are? Hey, it's I see. So you saw everything that happened. The nose guy. Saw everything that happened, Gramps. Did I? Oh yes. Yes I did. I saw it all. Then please tell the court. We're all ears. Sure. I'll tell you every last detail. He's really getting into this. Someone say Orito. The young man was reading a sports newspaper. Who's that? Orito. The serving girl brought him a cappuccino. She put something in it. The man took one sip of it and he was in terrible pain, then collapsed. You ever saw anyone? Nice. The serving girl, right there. In the chair, I remember her well. Well, you don't remember her well. Mr. Colonel, she's not a serving girl. Please refer her to her as a waitress. Yeah, you're as bad as the rest of them. All this newfangled words. What's the old-fashioned one anyways? Newfangled? All this old talk about radios and glasses is wireless and spectacles. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. That's awesome for your third gym. We're gonna do the third gym later. Only on beginning cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Hold it! Mr. Kudo, that is a very grave accusation. Are you sure of what you saw? Mr. Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot and T and cross every I. I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I need spectacles for reading and driving. I bet his eyes are the only read fine when he's scoping our waitress. Kudo is a man of culture. I saw the girl, the serving girl was put into the cappuccino as well. Whatever next? I hope you get a shiny Duraludon. Duraludon's pretty cool. Hold it! Duraludon would be super sick. You say I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features you can identify her by? Particular features? That's a disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry. You can see all the way up to her, you know. She's practically naked in that uniform. So the particular witness you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? Anyone could wear such a uniform, even me. Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image.
Don't get all excited, Nick. Keep yourself together. Don't expose the fact that you like men and like to dress in dresses.
My gosh. Maya. Trying to get the 6 IV Ditto first. Yeah, there's other things I recognize about her too. He seems pretty sure about himself. Just ask him. You sure you saw a waitress take the coffee to the victim? But what matters is the waitress is Maggie Bird or not. Quite right, Mr. Kudo. These are the features you recognize about the defendant. I would like to add them to your testimony. Sure, sure. There was a ribbon in her hair and apron straps were loose. Hold it. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance, but what about the most crucial detail of all, her face? Yeah, I wouldn't remember that. The witness noticed the straps of the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. That's right, I can even tell the color of her ribbon in her hair. It was red. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this. Let's ask about her back. The identifying features you describe are all things you will see from the back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? Ha, he's got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about facial features when they have to describe someone. This witness testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps and ribbons. I tell you what I saw. Mr. Kuno, the court requires that you add any details identifying features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure, sure.
So my testimony is getting longer and longer.
If I can't hold it soon, it'll be a little longer, I bet. The internet is going blue, BRB, alright. There wasn't anything that caught my interest from the front. From when I saw it from the front. Like how her glasses, or like how dirty her apron is. Blip, blip, blop, blip, blop, blip, blop. Like the fact that her had coffee and blood on it. I mean ketchup. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to take a look at these. Yeah, that filthy thing would fill food suit like you perfectly. That reminds me of what my grandson looks like after he's done eating. Have you seen this before? Of course I haven't. Do you think I forget something as dirty as that? Well, you half-witted clod. Judges Wright, Phoenix, for once. Dots. Dots? Dots? What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clod, there's been an eerie silence in here. Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen a waitress from the front. That's it. Sure, we'll do poke cam after we beat the gym, yeah? Witness, you can't just say oops your way out of this. Huh, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Dots. Listen, Wright, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Maggie Byrne. Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you remember seeing. Just tell the court what exactly you saw, Gramps. You can ride me, Captain. My noggin's perfectly working order. I can't remember a single occasion where I forgot what burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember. Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well, let's test just how good your memory and attention is to detail, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. He was another of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. His scouter. He had a newspaper in his right hand. The noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. When the serving girl brought the Javicino, his little fidget, picked up the can with his free hand and took a sip. Let's see the cup. Okay. The testimony we have is just test how credible the witness's memory is. Seems to me that the victim's think the cup was in his right hand and not his left. I mean, not his, yeah. With great detail. Oh yes, I hate those types that bake everything about everything.
How are you gonna handle this, Nick?
We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kinda cruel?
Suppose. That's what I do best. Making old people cry. Well, he had to pick up with his right hand the cup. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory? I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory. I tell you. I got anything? Ugh. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat the sheets and sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going, Wright? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the newspaper in his right hand, the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make it his left. Indeed. God, what is this? Kindergarten? But I would like to take the court to take a look at this. That's the count used by the victim, correct? Yes, and on the rim you notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, that's a sign left by the coffee. If you consider where the stain is, you clearly see that the victim was holding the cup with his right hand. But oh, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said that you eat those seeds and sing a pigeon song. Oh, yeah. Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the part he can't. Wait! If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me, man, I'm wrong. I don't care about the dirty coffee cup, I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony? The young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question, I'm a good lawyer. I'm a good abiding citizen. That young young hard bart in you, spiky head. Hey Yahoo, I ordered for it. Who, me? Thank you, man. We feel quite known from you. Don't call me old man, old man. I've been around for 68 years. I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I gotta say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but sure. Why not hear a little more? Mr. Kudo? But this is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. Who can rely on Victor? The boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. He kept fiddling it all the time. He was fiddling it with just before he picked up the cup too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle on his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. Monitor, you mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called a HMD. It's a common tool used in the victim's line of work. HDTV, DVD, CD, all this newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what it's on, I'm telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. Those are the facts, the good old black and white. He's very dead in the chat. We just chillin'. We just chillin'. You got some, we all just lurk, you know? We vibing. We vibing. Oh yeah. Think the dude. He wanna wear a earpiece on his left side since he couldn't hear from his left side. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations about the victim. What? You say he was wearing the same earpiece on the same side of the HMD. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. If she's left you, no doubt. No doubt. Could only see what's the side from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What'd you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear from his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Really? Nani? Traces of medication for his condition were found in the ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. because he couldn't even hear from his ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon! Hold on. This witness testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. He claimed the victim was wearing his earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godo, a single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in a cup. Poggers is a GG moment. This old man is my drop of milk. Milk! Captain, are you calling me a drip? Yes. This is the victim's coffee cup with potassium cyanide was found. The mark on its rim clearly shows the victim picked it up with his right hand. Oh no, I'm right. The lettering is with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. Took a sip with his right and switched it to the left. That's what the old man saw. No, impossible! The witness already testified numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking one sip of coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The fact still stands that with one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee like this. Sally goes to Godo. That doesn't wash. What? The point of this testimony was established whether the witness's memory is credible. The results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I believe it's time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Do you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old foggy. Sorry, Mr. Kidder, you can't reach me from there. I'm ordering defense and prosecution to investigate the case further. It's all for now. This case is adjourned. Oh no. Just stop, old man. You're done. If we stop now, where does she leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo. Thanks to that blue suit that hung upstairs over there, I'm just a bumbling old man who can't dodge his teeth or cross his eyes. How is your bad memory? My fault. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I kept my mouth shut until now, but there's nothing else in the court to show. What? There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything, but I want another chance to crack it, you young shark. Me? Well, everyone, what is this to one final showdown? China chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What are you gonna lose, Captain? I'd give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. Maybe 68 years old, but Mr. Kudo is still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe you'll be quicker to the court to just hear your testimony. You bet much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
Me neither, Maya. Me neither. Just quit throwing the seeds at me. Infinite ammo code for that box of seeds. How do you get infinite seeds? First of all, not to show myself, the young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip. The clumsy idiot with the vase, he knocked it over. He knocked it right over. But it's still standing in the picture.
What?
But the picture got nothing. Hey, welcome back, Cuddles. The vase is completely still in the crime scene photo. But how are you doing, Cuddles? All good? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Yeah, you're doubting me again, a poor old man. No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah, so what, probably. That's all I can think of. Cross-examine this guy. The picture was staged? Maybe. Maybe that's what we'll find out. So well, it's not over, so we have to show that. Mr. Kudo, this is the photograph of the crime scene. Hey, show what? Maybe he was brought to a different table. Look carefully at the table. The vase is here, intact. Lost your tongue, granddad? I'm no granddad of your hopscotch. Ah! Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Don't. What is it now? I just remember something. Yeah, of course you did. The broken vase. It was on my table. What? Well, you see, it startled me when the young man collapsed, so I stood up. It must have been when it fell over. A vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table. Yes, it was on my table. That's how. Yup. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps it's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute. You've dedicated this more. I've got it today. Yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the winners out of the courtroom. Wait, this to me. So we just wasted some time. Well, seeing that I'm considerably sidetracked, I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. Bad memory, Kudo. Gah? The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup is supposedly the drink from the left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it.
I therefore require both defense and prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. Dots. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing? The witness we just heard from, he's most insistent that his testimony should be of use. He summarized it according to this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
Godo's really mad, huh?
Yeah, I will be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. Need 3 copies of my own and yours and Gerda. Yes, Your Honor. What does it say? I'm sorry, this is a piece of testimony. Does it really just say it literally? Okay, it says, when the incident occurred, I broke my vase at my scene. I'm sorry. Nice.
What the heck are we supposed to be doing with 3 copies?
That's all. Coincidence. Well then, we finished one trial day. I think that's where we're gonna end today's Ace Attorney case. We have to continue this next week. It's already looking like a mess. Facepalm moment, right? That old man was such a waste of time. Yee! Hold on, let me get to that point and save. Facepalm. I'm like, ooh. Me and Godo, us and Goda are all on the same level. All of us are like, Mr. Kudo used bullet seed, move had no effect, Judge used leave, super effective, Mr. Kudo fainted. Shake my head, right? Worst conclusion ever. That was, wow. Well then, we'll see how it goes to on next week's Ace Attorney stream. Hopefully, on next week's Ace Attorney stream, we actually get some people with brains instead of a stupid old man who can't think of anything. So I'ma just end the Ace Attorney stream today, and then take a little bit to prepare and get Pokemon ready, and I'll be back in like maybe max like 5 to 15 minutes maybe. I can't believe this. Hold on, let me save. What if the criminal's power is over 9,000? Well, then the victim must have been Vegeta, and then Armstrong must have been the fabulous Nappa. Okay, I'll see y'all in like in a few minutes. He actually did help with the poisoning problem. It wasn't worthless. Yeah, he gave us one thing, that his vase broke. And not the victim's vase. He tried to help. At least he helped with like the lottery ticket and stuff, and but I'ma see y'all in a few. I'ma see y'all in a few. Peace for a while.